it is still extremely wild. It exists today like it existed 100 years ago.
Everything's pretty untouched still, and we get to share that with our guests. Landing a steelhead, let alone hooking a steelhead, there's nothing better.
You know, you could catch 100 of these things in your lifetime, and still every time you hook one, it's that same feeling like the first time you hooked one.
They're a special species, and we love chasing them. Our lodge is located right on the river and on the Kenai Peninsula. It's pretty special to be able to look at the back door and see the emerald blue water.
We're sitting here on what is, in my opinion, one of the best steelhead fisheries that I've ever seen. The 4 days that guests have to fish here, we've got 5 different potential fisheries. The water here is all glacial, so it looks like blue Gatorade. You'll either hop in a drift boat right here with one of our guides and just go fishing here in the backyard, or you'll drive, 10, 20 minutes to Kenai and do some trout fishing. Like all our trips, you get back here, we've got this awesome back porch overlooking the river, have a cocktail, beer, whatever you like. The kitchen staff will have appetizers going. Eat a nice big hearty dinner and then, hang out at the fire and howl at the moon all night. Whenever you hook a steelhead, it's like you stuck your finger in a light socket.
That's him, that is him. Yes, that is.
You kind of feel something in your chest. It's that first head shake, that first 5 seconds of the fight. You just feel so much power. And then from there, it's generally mayhem. They're gonna either start cartwheeling on top of the river or running 50 yards that way, and lines going everywhere. The guide's telling you this, that.
They're incredibly fast. They'll school us. They do a good job of not having that hook stay in their mouth.
Whenever it all comes together, everyone kind of in the boat looks at each other like, wow, we did it,
There's nothing better than seeing something silver in the water, cartwheel 7 times. The feeling is electric.
It's about as special of an experience with a fly rod as you can have.
It's been an amazing experience, from the fishing to the camaraderie. I've definitely learned a lot on this trip. Also being able to work on my skill sets has just been really wonderful.
You're gonna get a couple opportunities at a minimum every day. Whether you've fly fished for 20 years or you just started fishing, 6 months ago, you can still come up to Alaska and have a good time and catch some fish.
I couldn't be happier. That's the guide company that I chose to go with. Thanks, Sharon.
That was sick.
Dude.
There's moose on the highways, there's wolves, there's porcupines everywhere.
It's wild. It's my first time here. I've never been to Alaska. The first day you see a bald eagle and your mind is blown. And then by the 4th day you've seen 20 of them,
These rivers are all free flowing, there's no dams. It is truly a natural system still. So the populations are consistent as they've ever been.
You're always doing something, your bobber's always going under the water with some type of fish, whether that be a sockeye, whether that be a small dolly or a massive steelhead.
There's always salmon in the river still. That's nice. You can catch a coho and 7 hours later be eating that fish for dinner.
One of my favorite things when I come to Alaska and what I look forward to every year is when the evenings come and everybody's sitting around a bonfire, incredible stories come about.
I keep thinking it feels almost like a holiday. It's like cold out and there's food.
All of us who've kind of spent our lives chasing fish and stuff, I think the thing we kind of cherish the most, it's not like that picture of the biggest fish you've ever caught. It's the conversations you had on the river, and the hangout time after the river. So that's what it's all about for us.
Yeah, you just, you got to come and experience it yourself, When you hook your first steelhead, you'll probably never forget it.